Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Stores, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Spike Power Sports, Hanson Motors, and Cache Valley Daily. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans. Inside Memorial Gymnasium is tonight. After the Christmas break has ended, the Bears are back in action against the Grantsville Cowboys as our Bears come into the game with a 9-2 record, correct? We've lost 2. I'm Trent Carter. I'll have the call tonight. Joining me on the broadcast is Kobe Reese. First time we've had a basketball game together. We did a few football together. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here. It's always kind of fun to join you and help you out.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone do it with me. If you do it alone, it's kind of an empty feeling up here.
Yeah, I bet.
So the Bears, coming off their last game, was a loss on the road at 6A Weber High School, which we matched up against them last year here in a triple overtime thriller. We knew that Weber had a great scoring guard in Shank, who put up 40 in that triple overtime game. And then down there at Weber last week, it's just kind of a struggle for the Bears to get going as Weber, a good 6A school, really the first contest that the Bears haven't been competitive.
Yeah, it was, and they added a little more depth this year. They had Malik, and then I forget the other guard's name, and then the Shank kid still had 27. It was a quiet 27,
yeah.
But 27 is still pretty good, and they looked like a pretty good team, really.
So we put that one behind us, and the Bears will try and get on track as they prepare for region play, which starts next for Bear River. And what we were just talking about is quite the region this year. You know, Skyview has a down year where they lose some leadership and then their best player gets hurt. But they're starting to play better, and then everyone else in the region right now, the most losses any of them have are 3, and actually 3 of the top 6 guys in the RPI are from region number 11 as well.
Yeah, it's not going to get any easier for us. I think that was why it's good to play Weber when we did, kind of see where we're at, where we can improve, and because we're not going to get any nights off when we play in the region for sure.
So speaking of the current RPI rankings, which I checked before the game today, Layton Christian Academy takes the top spot, interestingly enough, from Green Canyon, as Layton Christian Academy has 2 losses. They're 12-2. Green Canyon is still undefeated at 12-0. Dixie takes the 3rd spot at 11-2. Logan jumps up a few spots into the top 5. They're 11-2, and they just beat Weber 60-58 last night. And then Pineview is at 9-3, and the Bears drop down a couple slots into the 6th hole, where they are 9-2 on the season. So the Bears still in an excellent spot after the preseason. But again, this is a big game tonight for the Bears, for them to get back on track, really get rolling, as we'll start with Skyview and Ridgeline here in our building for our upcoming games.
Yeah,
we'll take a go ahead, Cody.
And like you said, Skyview's not, they may be down a little bit right now. You know they're not going to be a pushover.
Yeah, it seems like they lost their best player. They had a little bit of struggle there, but they're well coached. They've got athletes, and they'll be right back in it come region time. Yep. So we will take a short break, hear from some of our great sponsors, and we'll be back to continue with the Kent's Market pregame show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
IFA is a locally owned farm and ranch cooperative that proudly supports all those who love and live the rural lifestyle. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need or at ifacountrystores.com. Call 435-257-5419.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Cooler weather is here and winter is just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Welcome back to the Kent's Market pregame show. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named gold medalist and best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Not only does Kent's Market have all your grocery needs, but they have a sporting goods department for shooting sports, a pharmacy, and you can drop off your dry cleaning. Thanks again to Kent's Market. Kobe, as we look at this talented team for the Bears, which is loaded with seniors this year, they've got multiple guys that are 3-year starters. As we've reached about the midway point here, it's the three guys we probably expected coming into the season who are leading in scoring with Kyver Jensen, Bridger Barfus, and Garrick Marble. But just 13, 10, and 8. I say just, but those are great numbers. But when you look down the roster, you've also had 3 or 4 other guys on any given night that have been able to give you 15 points, whether it's Cash Avery, Kaser Thurgood, Jace Roberts, Owen Olson. So really this is a 9-guy rotation, which on any night you can get scoring anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, and I think even Ritter, Ritter had 15 last game. So that's what's nice is if someone's not maybe hitting their shot, they can spread it around, and I think they're playing really unselfish basketball. It's just kind of fun to watch. So,
as a coach, you look at that from a coaching perspective, and we've seen it in multiple games this year. You know, Kaser Thurgood started the year getting a few of the minutes, and then Cash Avery in that Box Elder game came in and hit a few big threes, and he's had 3 or 4 games in a row where he's got the minutes. Is that something you enjoy as a coach, or is that something you just want someone to grab that role and run with it?
Well, it's a good and bad thing, double-edged sword, right? Because you don't want the kid that's getting more minutes because he's got it that night, the one that's sitting on the bench, to feel bad or kind of get his confidence low. But it's nice when someone else can come in and give you a spark.
I can only imagine what that does for the practice environment as well. When you know that there's 10 guys on this team that can play and want to play, I would imagine that makes for some pretty competitive practices.
Oh, yeah, I bet it's a battle every day. And from what I hear, talking to Coach Shaw and Coach Sorensen, it seems to really be a battle at practice, and they have good practices and work hard, which is paying off for them.
So the Bears have really only had one game in the last 2 weeks, so I'm sure they're anxious to get back on their home floor. We got the Grantsville Cowboys coming in here tonight. They're 5-7 on the year. Don't know a whole lot about their team. Some of the guys that do the scoring for these guys, they've got a couple of guards actually, and D'Arzon, who scores 10 points a game and almost 7 rebounds, a 6'2 senior. And they've got Bryson Roberts, a junior guard that scores 13 points a game, and then Ethan Powell, a 6'3 senior that scores 13, almost 14 points a game and 7 rebounds. So they've got some guys on this team that can score the ball. It looks like they've got some height, some senior leadership, so you never know what you're going to get. It's going to be the Bears and the Cowboys coming up here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Fremont and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church? Or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Baking is a central part of any celebration. When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your table.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high quality, value priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays, witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
IFA is a locally owned farm and ranch cooperative that proudly supports all those who love and live the rural lifestyle. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or at IFACountryStores.com. Call 435-257-5419.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Cooler.
Welcome back, Bears fans, inside Memorial Gymnasium as we finished our national anthem. We'll get you ready for tip-off with tonight's starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Bear River High School for tonight.
As again, this is the final game before the Bears will start region play next week. It'll be Ridgeline and Skyview coming in here first for our first 2 games. Let's get the starting lineups for the Grantsville Cowboys. Number 3 is Decker Zierzon, 6'2" senior. Again, he scores 10 points a game and grabs 6.7 rebounds a game.
11.
Number 11 is Jack Hendricks, a 5'11" senior. He grabs 2.5 steals a game. Number 13, Ethan Powell, he's their leading scorer at 13.8. He's a 6'3" senior. Their center is Jackson Kell, 6'8" junior. And then rounding out their starting lineup is Bryson Roberts, a 6'2" junior who averages 3.5 assists a game and 13.2 points per game. They'll kick the lights off as they do the introductions for our hometown Bear River Bears. Three-year starter Kyver Jensen will take the point guard duties. He wears number 1. Owen Olson will join him in the backcourt. He wears number 3. Senior number 10, Bridger Barfus, who is second on the team in scoring. Kyver leads the Bears in scoring this year. Jace Roberts will jump in there, a senior. He wears number 11. And also a 3-year starter, number 24 at center is Garrick Marble, who is the 3rd leading scorer so far this season for the Bears at just under 10 points a game. So we're ready to go. They kick the lights back on. The Bears will be in their home uniforms, which are white trimmed in red with red lettering, and Grantsville will be in their road red uniforms that are trimmed in white and black with black lettering. Garrick Marble will stand in there to jump it with Jason Kell. Bears will be going from right to left on the dial, and Grantsville controls the tip, and we're underway. It's Hendricks to bring it to the front court for Grantsville. He's met by Kyver Jensen. Boy, Jackson Kell is a big body inside. I just got my first glimpse into the post.
Yeah.
Here's a quick free throw line jumper from Hendricks. That's missed. Rebound Roberts. He'll outlet to Bridger Barfus, who'll come quickly down the right side. He throws it cross court to Owen Olson. He'll hold. Now Garrett retrieves. And Jay says, let's reset. He takes it up by half court. Now over to Kyver on the right wing. Dribble handoff to Owen Olson. Over to Jace Roberts. He'll look into the post. Back lob for Garrick Marble. Puts it up and in. Beautifully done. Well-designed play by the Bears, and they'll grab the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a great play design there, and he saw what they were looking for, and they got it right off the bat. Great screen, I think, by Jace there on the backside. Or Jace threw it. I think it was by, by Bridger.
Grantsville brings it to the front court. Owen Olson will pick him up there. Now they'll dribble handoff to the right side. Now throw it over to the left corner. Taken by 23. He gets into the paint, spins around. That's Roberts, their second leading scorer. Now they'll get it into Powell, who floats one up, and that's missed off the rim. It's deflected out of bounds by the Bears.
Man, early substitutions for Grantsville.
That was quick. Didn't like something. I think that first easy lob play got the coach a little upset. And I'm still trying to figure out the names, and they've already subbed 3 guys out. Here's on the inbound play. Up for the shot is Ethan Powell, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. They'll give the foul to Bridger Barfus. To the line, Ethan Powell. He scores 14 points a game. Free throw was a little strong.
You know, the great thing about this Bears team, too, I like, is they all rebound the ball really well.
Yes, at one point, Bridger Barfus, I think, was top 5 in the whole state in rebounding.
Yeah.
And Owen Olson's a great rebounder. Just all around great team rebounding from this team. Both free throws missed from Grantsville. Here's Owen Olson to the front court. Kyver cuts through. They'll get it to Jace on the left wing. He'll let Bridger cut through, then hand back to him. Bridger now works baseline, nothing doing. Now throws it back into the high post to Owen. He fakes through and then goes up with the shot, and he'll be fouled. He'll be at the line for 2.
Great cut there by Owen, and good look by Bridger to find him there on that cut. That's one of the things that the Bears move the ball and cut when they should. They can get open looks tonight.
It seems like there's an emphasis here to start this game to just really be patient and let's get what we can get. First free throw is up and good by Owen. It's his first point of the game, and the Bears lead 3-0. Second free throw from Olson, rattles around and in. Bears grab a 4-0 lead.
Good to see him getting off to a good start.
On the dribble drive by Hendricks, he's fouled. Grantsville will inbound just in front of the student section for Bear River. Inbound into the left corner. Here's a dribble drive to the basket. Strong move, up and around and in. That's Ethan Powell, the 6'3 senior. Bears get it on the other end into Garrick. Back to Bridger Barfus on a cut. Tough layup is just short off the rim. Here comes Grantsville the other way.
Yeah, well, that's a great pass there, and good things for Bears if they're going to do that tonight.
Grantsville gets it in the post, kicks it cross court into left corner for three, and that's good by Decker Zierzon.
I'm impressed how good you say that name.
Well, I heard the PA announcer say it that way, so that's how I'm saying it. Garrick Marble gets it in the post on the other end and makes a move back to the middle, and he floats that up and in, and the Bears will go back in front 6-5.
It's good to see Garrett get involved early. It seems like they do a little better when he gets involved early in the game.
Absolutely. There's a left-hand drive to the basket from Grantsville. Lets Jace Roberts flip by, and that's up and in by Jack Hendricks. Grantsville back up by 1, 7-6. Barfus on the other end, swing it around to Olson. Now into the post to Garrick. That's deflected. He goes out to retrieve. Now he'll look to make a move back into the paint, kick it over to Bridger for an open three. Looks good. It is good. Bridger Barfus for three.
Yeah, great find by Garrick there. Always a good sign when the Bears are finding open people.
Bears up 9-7. Here's a deflection from Bridger Barfus on the pass to the wing. Grantsville will retain. Oh, they call a foul.
Foul on Bridger there.
That's his second, I believe. So Coach Shaw's going to trust him not to pick up. Nope. Coach Sorensen jumps up and says, that's his second, let's go. And here's Cash Avery off the bench. Morgan on the inbound. Oh, no, and he does get his third. He didn't get the sub quick enough. Bridger Barfus tries to step in front of the Grantsville player. That was Powell, and he gets the blocking foul. So he has 3 fouls. 2 minutes into this game, 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that's too bad because it's good to see him knock down his first 3. He'd been kind of struggling with that, and it was good to see him knock one down. But it's the good thing about the deep bench,
Yeah, here
right?
we go. There's some mass substitution for the Bears as Cash Avery comes in. Kaser Thurgood, Mason Sorensen, and Braden Ritter will be out there with Garrick Marble. Grantsville gets it in the right corner. Here's a drive by Roberts. He kicks it over to the left corner for a 3. That's short off the rim, taken by Mason Sorensen, and over to Garrick Marble, who will bring it to the front court. Over to Kaser Thurgood. Now to Cash Avery. Garrick comes to get it on the left wing. Has Mason in the post if he wants him. He won't take it. Now Thurgood cuts through. He gets it close to the basket. Floats one up and in and one. Great body control from Kaser Thurgood, who just came from the JV game. Saw him make a couple of great shots there. He's on the board.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing I like about Kaser. He is an automatic. Like, he'll get you in, get you going. He's a good firework in there that'll get the spark going.
Free throws up and good. Like you mentioned, there's been multiple games this year where he can come in off the bench and he doesn't need any time to be warmed up and ready to go. Grantsville handles on the left wing. That's Roberts. He'll bring it now to the right wing, and he'll hand back to Hendricks, and he loses it out of bounds right in front of Coach Shaw. And Garrick will inbound for the Bears in the backcourt. 4:15 to go. Bears by 3, 10-7. Cash Avery will now bring it to the front court. Over to Sorensen. He'll dribble around to the top of the three-point line. Nothing doing. Now over to Garrick. Thurgood cuts through. They give it to him on the block. Fakes under. Hands over to Sorensen. Beautiful patience. And Sorensen floats that one up and in. 12-7 Bears.
This is what you like to see for the Bears. Everybody getting on the board early.
Here's a great Euro step into the paint from Hendricks, but it rolls off the rim, taken on the rebound by Thurgood. Outlet to Cash Avery. He shoots 40% from 3. That one just a hair long. And there's Garrick to grab it. Cash will shoot another one, and that goes in. Says, I shoot 40%. You give me 2, I'm going to make one of them.
That's right.
And the Bears take a 10-point lead as they're on a big run, 17-7. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Baking is a central part of any celebration. When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your taste.
3:35 to go in the first quarter. Bears by 10. As Kyver Jensen comes back into the game along with Owen Olson and Jace Roberts.
Small lineup here.
Yeah, Bears going small. Grantsville goes right into the post. The shot falls off the rim, but backside rebound is put back up and in by Kelton Bird, 6'4" junior. Grantsville stops the run, scores 17-9. Jace Roberts handles, left-hand dribble, over to Thurgood. Olson cuts through, now Kyver back cuts. They'll give it to Avery up top. He'll drive all the way, right-hand layup to the basket. He'll be fouled on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, that's the nice thing also about the Bears, I think, is no one's scared when they come in either. They know their role. They're going to come in and score, and Cash, he knows he can put it up and score when he needs to.
First free throw rolls off the front of the rim. Second free throw is up, and that one rattles out as well.
So a little fun trivia for you if you care to know. This year the basketball team did a fantasy football league, right? And the loser was they talked about singing the national anthem at this game, but they thought that may have been a little too much. So Coach Sorensen actually ended up losing. So if you get a chance, check out his shirt. I think they have him in a t-shirt that says, "I suck at fantasy football."
Perfect. Here's Grantsville on the other end. They use all the shot clock, kick it over in the corner for a 3 from Bryson Roberts, and he knocks it down. 5-point game, 17-12 Bears.
Yeah, good answer here by Grantsville, really. That's Bears went on quite a run there for a sec.
Jace gets in the paint, bounce pass over to Olson, can't quite handle it. He has to throw back out up top. Now Kaser on the left wing. Kyver's going to come and retrieve it from him. He'll pull up from 15 feet on the baseline. That's missed. Race for the rebound is taken by Grantsville. They're off and rolling. Good defense from Jace, but he'll get the foul on the contest as Jack Hendricks went up for the left-handed layup. So yeah, a little 5-0 run from Grantsville, and they'll be at the free throw line.
Yeah, it was a good answer by Grantsville. I think their coach kind of tried to light a fire in them, and it seemed to work a little bit.
Free throw is up, and that's missed, so neither team shooting it well from the line early in this one.
But Garrick's coming back in the game for Cash.
Yeah, Marble's in there with Jace Roberts, Owen Olson, Kaser Thurgood, and Kyver Jensen. Second free throw is up, and that's good. It cuts the lead to 4. And we've got 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Kyver. He'll throw it back to Jace at the top of the three-point line. Now he'll hand over to Owen Olson. Thurgood cuts through the paint. He'll take it. Fakes once, goes up, lays it up and in. Nice move again from Kaser Thurgood, and the Bears extend their lead to 6.
Yeah, great move. Got his defender in the air and finished. Finishes great at the basket.
Bears now kind of extend their defense. A little 2-1-2 zone it looks like here. And here's a straight line drive from the left wing by Ethan Powell, and that's easy does it.
Yeah, Coach Sorensen won't be happy with that. He loves that backside defense.
Bears go quickly the other way, and Thurgood gets it in the paint again, and he patiently waits and floats it up on the little fadeaway. Bears back up 6, 21-15. Grantsville on the other end, they'll have it on the right wing. Now here's a left-hand dribble to the high post, kick it over for another left wing 3, and that's up and missed. Garrett goes for the rebound, grabs it, gets swatted in the head a couple times. He's used to that.
Yeah.
Hands over to Olson, now to Kyver. Strong drive down the left side, kicks it out to Thurgood. Around to Olson, he'll fake, drive, kick it out to Garrick for 3. Looks good. Ooh, just short off the front of the rim. Taken by Grantsville. We're now under a minute to go in the quarter.
That's what you call passing up a good shot for a better shot. A couple guys could have shot that one.
There's Kyver on the defense, and he'll draw the offensive foul on Bryson Roberts, who was trying to get to his left hand. Kyver stepped in front of him.
Yeah, that's good play by Kyver. He's always been really quick and anticipates really well where the guys are going.
So the Bears can hold for the last shot if they want it. There's 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Jace will handle on the left side. Now he'll drive and looks for Olsen. He'll take it. Now he fakes baseline and then backs out to Thurgood. And Kyver will retrieve. 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, between you and I guess they're playing for the last shot, but that's one I kind of want Owen to shoot there.
Had a great look.
Yeah, great look.
Kyver drives all the way, kicks it over to Olsen, wide open three. That's missed. 1 second to go. Grantsville will heave it. Don't believe they got it off. I think he was going to count it, though.
Yeah, it was close.
The Bears will take a 6-point lead into the second quarter on a little bit of a back-and-forth game here as each team's made a couple of different runs. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Start of the second quarter, Bears by 6, 21-15. And Kobe, you'd mentioned it earlier in the broadcast that everyone that's gotten into the game seems like has gotten on the scoreboard.
Yeah, like I say, that's the nice thing about this team is just whoever he puts in has that ability to score. So it's a nice deal for Coach Shaw. I mean, we're sitting right now, Kyver hasn't scored and Jace hasn't scored, and we're still up. That's a good sign.
Put 21 on the board, on pace for 82 in this one. So the Bears will have the ball to start the second quarter, and Gehrig has it on the left side of the free throw line, and he gets it swatted away from him and taken away by Grantsville, and Bryson Roberts the other way for Grantsville. Jace Roberts picks him up. They'll throw it over to Powell. Again, Powell is their leading scorer on the year. Get it into the left wing to Roberts again. He's trying to find his way into the paint, tries to backspin the other way. Ooh, had nowhere to go really. Jace Roberts just happened to be in his way, and he'll pick up the foul.
Yeah, kind of bailed him out a little bit on that one, I think.
Yeah,
questionable, but
kind of just reverse spun right into the defender, and he'll get the call. So it's Owen Olsen out there with Gehrig Marble, Kyver Jensen, Jace Roberts, and Kaser Thurgood. First free throw was up and good from Bryson Roberts. Mason Sorensen's going to come in for Jace.
Looks like that's Jace's second foul, so probably wanted to pull the trigger a little quicker than he did on Bridger there.
Yeah, for those of you who are joining us late, Bridger Barfus got 3 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the game. So we may not see him again in the first half, but the other Bears have picked up the slack.
Yeah, and Bridger's one of those players you hate to see that happen to because he brings such a spark most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's good to see him. There's somebody else stepping up.
Grantsville made both free throws to cut the lead to 4, and on the other end, Kaser drives the right baseline and has his shot deflected out of bounds. Bears will have it. Kyver will come to inbound. They'll get it into Olsen in the right corner. They'll throw back up top to Kyver. Back to Olsen. They look to throw it in the post to Gehrig. He's got it. They come to double team. Kicks it back out. Kyver fakes, drives, floats one up. Misses to the left. Mason battles with it, but it's deflected out to Owen. Now over to Kyver. Gehrig will get it up top. Kyver cuts through. He retrieves it underneath. Patiently floats it up and in, and he's hit in the process. Boy, it seemed like he was just stuck there and wasn't going to get the shot off, and he gets it up and in, and the foul.
Yeah, that's one thing he's so good at. You know, he's had a lot of experience, obviously, being a 3-year starter, but him having that body control, he just able to kind of go slow motion there and let his guy foul him and finish.
It seems like he's so good at going from full speed to 0.
Yep.
Most guys in that situation would travel.
Yep.
3-point play is good as Kyver makes the free throw, and the Bears back up by 7, 24-17. 6:44 to go in the second quarter. Brimhall with the drive, left-hand drive to the basket, shoots one up wildly with the left hand, and Gehrig will take that. Kyver will come to retrieve. Outlet pass to Olson on the right side. Now he'll throw into Ritter in the post. Had 15 points against Weber in their last game. Played really well. This time he goes baseline. He goes off the glass and scores. Braden Ritter's footwork from last year to this year is night and day.
Yeah, he's done well. He knows, I mean, that was just a great move, great drop step. And again, right off the bench and can come in and score. That's a bonus.
Here's a miss from Grantsville. Again, another rebound taken by Gehrig, who's been active on the boards. Now Ritter has it on the left block. He'll wait patiently, see what develops. He tries to work back to the middle, throws it across to Sorensen. He gets into the high post. Now back to Ritter, left baseline. He'll work back towards the middle again. He's out a little farther than he'd like. He'll hand to Owen Olson, who splits the defense and lays it up with the left hand. Bears by 11, 28-17.
You know, we went from a small lineup to a bigger lineup, and it's working.
Yeah, this
it's
is
great.
the biggest we can play right here with Ritter, Sorensen, and Marble in there at the same time. It's given Grantsville a little bit of trouble on this end. Here's a throw into the high post. It's deflected. Now an outlet pass to Kyver. They'll never catch him. He lays it up and in. Another run the other way, this time by the Bears, and they find themselves up 13 with 5:18 to go before halftime. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
5:18 to go before half. The Bears on a nice run here to grab a 13-point lead.
Yeah, we'll see. Last time Grantsville took a timeout, they made a nice little run themselves. We'll see if the Bears can stop that or if Grantsville will go on their little run now.
Here's Hendricks to the front court for Grantsville. He'll kick it over to Brimhall. He gets into about 6 feet, tries to float one up and in, and it's short off the rim. Here's another long outlet to Kyver. This time the defense gets there in time to adjust his shot. He misses it, and Grantsville's back the other way. Boy, back and forth we go. Here's a drive down the left side, and he'll be fouled. That's Ethan Powell.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the advantages of this big lineup, right? I'm sure Coach Shaw is saying, hey, as soon as that shot goes up, Kyver, you get about half court, we'll get the board and outlet it to you.
Cash Avery's going to come in for Owen Olson. Well, the Bears stay big with Marble, Ritter, and Sorensen in there together. Here's a great inbound from Grantsville. Gets good position on Sorensen on the backside, and they'll lay that up and in. That's Ethan Powell.
Probably a smart decision there by Mason not to get that foul there and give him a 2-and-1.
Marble on the other end for the Bears. They'll swing it around now to the right side, which is handled by Kyver. They'll fake left, go right, loses the dribble, has to pick it up, throws it up top to Marble from the high post. He'll shoot. A little long backside rebound. Ritter, he'll go up with the right hand and score. There's that length, and Ritter gives the too small sign going down the court. I love it. Bears by 13, 32-19. Roberts on the right side for Grantsville. Now to the high post to Bird. Back cut's not there. They try and force it in. It's deflected and taken away. Avery the other way. Now to Gehrig. He'll slow it down wisely. Hand back to Kyver. Fake a three. Go left hand dribble into the paint. Fake left. Floated up right hand. No, it's knocked though out of bounds by Grantsville. Kyver will inbound under the basket for the Bears. They'll lob it to Gehrig. He grabs it. Shot's just a little long. Tapped up, though, and grabbed by Kyver. Back to Avery. He has zero hesitation as he launches the three. Just short, though, and Grantsville will come the other way. Here's Hendricks. He gets into the paint, runs into Ritter, and has to lob back out front. Roberts on the right side now looks into the post. Big, strong move there, but there's Ritter to meet him, and they have to lob it out again.
Yeah, not only is Ritter big, but if you've ever played against him, he is strong.
Now Grantsville handles on the left side. Here's a strong drive by Powell, and there's Ritter to meet him at the basket, who blocks it, and it's taken by Marble. Now to Kyber. Down onto the right corner to Cash Avery. He'll swing it back up top where it's handled by Gehrig. He'll let Kyber cut through, sets a screen for Ritter. Now Mason Sorensen has it, hands back to Kyber. Into the post to Ritter. He patiently wait, makes his move baseline, back to the middle, and they come with the double team. Somehow he gets the ball out of there, and Gehrig has it. 5 on the shot clock. Kyber's going to have to shoot at left wing. The 3's up. It's an air ball, and that'll be a shot clock violation. They actually say the Bears stepped out of bounds trying to save it. So that time, Grantsville timed the double team perfectly as Ritter made his move, come over and grab the ball.
Yeah, and that's one. I think if Ritter had back, he'd probably would have liked to drop step and finish with his left there and avoid that double team.
2:46 to go till half. 32-19 Bears as the scoring anyway, is slowed just a little bit here. The drive to the basket from Roberts. They throws it out to Hendricks, who had Kaser Thurgood's hands in his face. I don't think saw the ball, and it went through his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah.
As Thurgood has checked in for the Bears along with Tyden Jones. Jones handles on the left wing. Goes into Ritter in the post again. Now back to Kaser. He'll catch and shoot for 3, and it's good. Kaser Thurgood. I believe that's his 7th point in this half.
Actually 10.
10.
Yeah.
I missed a couple. That's right, he had a 3-point play too.
Yep.
So the Bears up 35-19. 2 minutes to go till halftime. Thurgood putting some pressure defense away from the ball. Grantsville player gave him a shove, no call. Thurgood again all over everyone here. Here's a strong drive to the basket by Powell. He's met by Ritter. And I think everyone saw that whistle coming with the complaints from Grantsville on the possession. They'll be the line for 2.
Yeah, it's a good take. Good take by Powell there. And
yeah, you can see why he's their leading scorer. Definitely the most athletic player on the floor for them. It's been a tough go. They really had that one run where they went on a 7-0 run, and since then it's really been difficult.
Yeah, it looks like we buckled down a little bit on defense, and I think that's kind of helped for sure.
Missed both free throws. I think that's Chick-fil-A or something, isn't it? They do that around here.
I don't know. We should talk about that, though.
Bears get the rebound. They'll take a quick timeout, and we'll take it as well. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Sometimes we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
Welcome back as the Bears lead the Cowboys by 16, 35-19. So we are getting close to halftime. Some of our great sponsors for tonight's game, Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors wants to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals to earn your long-term financial trust. Thank you to Adams Wealth Advisors. Bears will inbound, just under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cash Avery to the front court, over to Thurgood on the right side. He'll throw it into the post to Ritter. That goes through his hands. Cash Avery tries to save it, and he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know if Ritter just wasn't maybe expecting the velocity on that bounce pass, but I think it was the right idea, just maybe a little hot, and slipped right through his hands.
Here's Hendricks the other way. He'll hand over to Roberts, who takes the left-hand drive baseline, somehow sneaks in there on the hesitation dribble, and he'll lay it up with the right hand and score.
Good move there. Grantsville really needed a bucket, so that's.
Ritter will have it on the right block. He'll throw up to Cash Avery, and again, that's taken away by Hendricks on the steal. Grantsville making a push here before halftime. Here's a corner three from Powell. That's short off the rim. Backside rebound, Thurgood. He tries to bring it quickly to the front court. Grantsville's there defensively. Under a minute to go. Ooh, the Bears almost throw it away again. Retrieved by Tyden Jones. Over to Mason Sorensen. Thurgood cuts through. He jumps up to grab it. Kicks back to Cash Avery. And they say as he tried to pivot out of that, he traveled. So give the travel to Thurgood, and Grantsville will come the other way again. 14-point game, 35-21. 48 seconds to go.
More subs for the Bears. Nice thing about that also is it looks like we're staying fresh and keep coming after them.
Roberts now there to meet Hendricks on the left wing. They'll throw into the post to Powell. Powell tries to go on Thurgood. Hesitation move, up and in. Strong move from Powell as Ritter came to meet him.
Yep, fought his way through the double team there. It was a good finish.
The other way, Kyver Jensen tries to hit Jace Roberts on a back cut, and he steps on the line. That was a tough one for Jace to handle. So the Bears not finishing this half as well as they'd like, as Grantsville has now closed the gap to 12.
Yeah, just too many turnovers. It looks like they're trying to do the right things. It's just not as crisp as we'd like.
Hendricks handles. They're content to take the last shot of the half. Roberts is out there pressuring him. He'll now go left hand dribble in the corner, and he dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. So the Bears are going to get the last shot of the half. 6 seconds to go. Coach Shaw hollers out some instructions as they'd like to get a good one. Chase to inbound. Gets it into Kyver. He's going to have to bring it the full length of the court. Tries to, nope, he'll reverse spin out of a double team. He gets the shot away. It's short. Oh, it's grabbed at the rim by Ritter, and he had that was going to count. He floated it in as the shot was an air ball, and it bounces off the rim and won't go down. And the Bears are going to go into halftime just up by 12. They were up by as many as 16. It's 35-23. We'll be back for our halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
IFA is a locally owned farm and ranch cooperative that proudly supports all those who love and live the rural lifestyle. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need or at ifacountrystores.com. Call 435-257-5419.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Cooler weather is here, and winter is just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church? Or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We're at halftime as the Bears lead the Grantsville Cowboys 35-23. Some of our great sponsors for tonight's game. The Levitt Group of Northern Utah and Bear River Mutual. We look out for each other, for our friends and our neighbors. Your home and auto insurance company should do the same. That's how they do it at Bear River Mutual and the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. Bob's Body Shop. Did you break or chip your windshield? If so, Bob's Body Shop in Tremonton can fix it. The preferred auto body repair center right in Tremonton. Plus, they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Thank you again to some of our great sponsors for tonight's game. Colby, if we look at the score sheet for the Bears, it's been an all-around team effort to get to the 35. The one player who really came in and provided a scoring outburst was Kaser Thurgood. And again, one of those guys that we don't count on to score all the time, but when needed, he's been able to put points on the board and do it in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one thing nice about Kaser. He always has been. When he gets his minutes, he gets in there, he's a spark for the team, and he really shoots a pretty good percentage.
We were talking a little bit before the game how really you'd mentioned how this Bears program seems to be as deep as it's ever been. Will you just kind of give the fans at home maybe some insight into what future teams for the Bears might look like or how they're going to fare going forward?
Yeah, I can do my best. Really, you know, this varsity team this year, like we've talked, has 8 seniors. So we're sitting, I think he has 5 juniors on the roster and then 2 sophomores. And so next year, you're going to see basically a whole new starting lineup. And that JV team right now has been playing really well. They're putting up a lot of points. I think they're sitting at, 8-3 or 9-2, something
similar
like that.
To the, yeah.
And then that sophomore team, he's got 11 more sophomores that aren't on the varsity team, and they're having a really good year this year. I think they're sitting about 7-4. Somewhere around in there, and so they're really deep, really, you know, like I say, since I've seen this program, and I talked to Coach Shaw about it, and this is as deep as this program's been, so a lot of good things I think is going to be coming from this Bear River program.
It's good to see, and again, fans, if you haven't had a chance to come and watch this team in person, a team that's loaded with seniors, I think the expectations for this team are high this year. We're off to a great start, but things are really going to start to heat up as we get into region play. It would be nice to pack the gym for these kids, help give them some of that energy, some of that boost, because it's going to be tough in region play. Ridgeline is good. Everyone's good. Logan's up there this year. Mountain Crest has been playing well, and Green Canyon is undefeated. So let's make sure as we get into these region games that we pack this place and give some support for our Bears. Again, just a few minutes to go here before we start things in the third quarter. It's been a little back and forth. Both teams have made some runs, but the Bears playing the better ball, and they're up by 12 at halftime, 35-23. We'll take another short break, and we'll be back to get you ready for the start of the third quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Part of any celebration. When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your table.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high quality, value priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
We're just about ready to start the third quarter. Again, Bear River leading Grantsville 35-23. And what's been a great team effort from the Bears offensively. In Kaser Thurgood leads all scorers with 10. And then it's 2s and 3s and 1s, a little bit from everybody. We'll see how the Bears want to distribute the ball in the second half. Again, a few more of our great sponsors for tonight's game. Spike Power Sports. Winter is here. Stop into Spike Power Sports and snag a new snow toy. Located in Tremont or online at gspike.com. Grantsville will have it. They'll be moving from right to left on the dial. Again, they're in their road uniforms that are red, trimmed with white and black lettering. It'll be Hendricks on the left wing. He'll fake and then drive on Jace Roberts, and the ball just squirts out of his hands and out of bounds. Bears will get it on the turnover.
Good start for the Bears. Good defensive possession there.
Bridger Barfus back onto the floor after his quick 3 fouls in the first 3 minutes. I'm sure he's excited to be back out there. They'll back lob again for Gehrig, and they get it again. The same play they started the game with, they run it again.
Yep, well designed, good screen by Bridger, and a good pass by Jace.
Bears up 14, 37-23. Grantsville had a little 6-0 run to end that quarter. Here's a strong drive, but it's an offensive foul on Powell as he tried to bully his way in on Kyver Jensen.
Yeah, he extended that arm, and the ref was there right to see it at that angle. It was a good call.
So it's Kyver out there with Jace Roberts, Owen Olson, Garrick Marble, and Bridger Barfus, the same 5 that started the game. Kyver gets a screen, goes all the way to the basket, scoops it under with the right hand, and scores around the big man, and I mean big. The 6'8" Jackson Kell was there, and he scooped it right around him.
Yeah, that was a great play. Kyver has a knack to getting that ball out there with that one hand and creating more room than there really is.
There's a drive by Roberts from Grantsville, and it's taken away by Jace Roberts from Bear River. Here's another drive and floats it up again. Kyver, I thought they could have got a blocking foul as well. Yeah. They let the play go, and he gets another 2.
Yeah, it's kind of looking for a 2-and-1 there as well.
Grantsville will drive the paint, kick in the left corner for 3. Backside rebound by Kell, who barely had to leave the floor, and he grabs it and lays it up and in.
What do they have him listed at?
6'8".
6'8".
He looks 6'8",
yeah,
honestly, with a wingspan of about 7'3". Bears miss an easy layup. Rebounded by Grantsville. Right wing, Roberts now up top to Zierzon. Haven't had to call his name a lot, thank goodness. There's a drive by Powell, goes behind the back, spins back to the middle. Good defense from Owen Olson, as again, it's been rough for Powell. Kyver has it, right wing to Roberts, back to Kyver. He'll get into the paint again, floats another one off the glass. This one's a little short. Rebound taken by Zeisern. Now back to Hendricks on the fast break, and he goes under the basket and reverse layup and score. So Grantsville trying to stick around, and here's a no-brainer outlet to Gehrig Marble, and he slams it down, and they're going to tee up Gehrig on the way up the floor as he turned and said something to one of the Grantsville players. They'll get him for taunting.
Well, that's too bad. It's great play. He probably just needs to get back down the floor. So I don't think Grantsville's coach is going to be too happy with that, as that wasn't even a fast break or anything. It was just Gehrig just beat him down the floor.
He ran by everyone, and they lobbed it to him, and he grabbed it and flushed it down with two hands, and the emotions got the best of him.
Not a lot of dunks in Bear River, so, I mean, I can see why he gets a little excited.
Well, and you never know. I'm sure there was something between those two earlier in the game, and when you get to throw one down, maybe that was a little jab back. And the technical free throw, the first one is made. Who is that they've got on the line? Roberts?
Yeah, it looks
no,
like
Ethan Powell. Is it 23 or 13? It's 23, Bryson Roberts. He makes the first and the second. So the Bears will lead 43-29. 5:33 to go in the third quarter. After a dunk from Marble, a technical on Marble, and two free throws from Grantsville. Here we go. Grantsville will inbound. Hendricks, front court right side. Kyver's there to meet him. Now over to Roberts on the right wing for Grantsville. Guarded by Owen Olson. Back to Hendricks now. They look into the post to Ethan Powell. He's got it. Tries to go middle, back baseline, nothing doing. They swarm him with three guys. Now they kick it back out. There's 10 on the shot clock, and somehow Hendricks beats three defenders and gets into the paint and scores.
Yeah, that's too bad. That was great defense there, and then we just kind of broke down.
Bears beat the pressure from Grantsville. Kyver goes down the middle of the lane on a feed from Gehrig, and he lays another one up and in. So Kyver has come out scoring here to start the third quarter. Powell left corner for Grantsville. Up top, Hendricks.
Seems like it's just a matter of time normally with Kyver. He can get to the hoop whenever he wants to most days.
Bird will retrieve up top. Now over to Hendricks on the right wing. Now Powell, he drives on Gehrig. Tries to scoop the shot under Gehrig, and that's missed. Rebound Kyver. Didn't see a defender behind him, but maintains possession. Now Gehrig, now Jace. He'll drive strong down the left side, and he'll go in hard and get the offensive foul. I think Jace thought maybe the defender was more under the basket than he was, and they'll give the charge to Jace, which I don't even know if that's a thing in high school if you're in the restricted area.
Yeah, I don't know if there is either with that no circle there. I don't think there is, but he was there. I think it was good play by the Grantsville defender there. But I don't mind the take by Jace either. You like to see him being aggressive.
At least they'll think about it next time they want to step in front of you.
Yep.
Here's a drive baseline by Roberts from Grantsville. He throws it back under the basket, taken away by Bridger. He'll come down the left side. He's trapped, looks for help. Mason Sorensen comes to retrieve. He's just checked in. Back into Mason in the post. He goes strong right side, off the glass, a little strong. Rebound Barfus. He'll reset. No, he won't. He'll kick it back to Olson, who hands it over to Mason. Wasn't ready. Went through his hands and taken away by Grantsville. What almost was a beautiful, probably going to be a slam for Mason, turns into a turnover.
That's what I was going to say. I think maybe he was
thinking about the dunk. Grantsville now has it on the other end. Here's a strong drive by Bryson Roberts. No resistance on that one, and he lays it up with the left hand and scores. So Grantsville hanging around, 45-33.
Yeah, we're just not quite putting them away.
They lob into Mason in the post, and this time that one goes through his hands again, and another turnover. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. in a game which seems like the Bears have really outplayed Grantsville, but we have not been able to get the separation to really put them out of this game. Here's a three from the corner from Zierzron, and that makes it back to a single-digit game, 45-36.
A game of runs for sure, and right now we got to get Grantsville off theirs.
Here's a block by Grantsville on the other end as Barfus tried to work back to his left hand. That's blocked out of bounds by Bird, 6'4" junior.
Yeah, it seems like when the Bears are at their best, we know they like to pass the ball, and we try to do a little one-on-ones where we get in trouble, and I think we just need to get back to being who we are here for a sec.
Thurgood has checked in. He played fantastic in the first half. He tries to throw one into Braden Ritter. They come through his body on the backside to knock it away, but they'll give the foul to Ethan Powell.
Kind of hard to get around Ritter, really. Oh.
Inbound play is taken away by Grantsville, and they'll come quickly the other way. Roberts underhand scoop with the right hand is good. Wow, beautiful layup. Coach Shaw wants a timeout as it's a 7-point game. 45 for the Bears, 38 for Grantsville. 2:30 to go in the third quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
IFA is a locally owned farm and ranch cooperative that proudly supports all those who love and live the rural lifestyle. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need or at ifacountrystores.com. Call 435-257-5419.
2:30 to go in the third quarter. Grantsville stormed back in this one to close it to a 7-point game. Now they'll extend their defense, full court pressure. The Bears will try and break it. Thurgood has it, back to Kyver. Now over in the corner to Barfus. He fakes a three, drives all the way into the paint, tries to kick it over to Sorensen, and it's kicked back at him by Grantsville, and the Bears will inbound under the basket.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach Shaw there. Hopefully we can stop this run and get a couple buckets.
Inbound to Sorensen, way out above the three-point line. Now Kyver, and he hands back to Bridger Barfus. Official stops play.
Looks like they're probably doing something with the shot clock. I'm not sure if the shot clock resets in high school on a kickball or not.
I would think if it's under, what is it, under 15, then it would I don't know. First, is this the second year of the shot clock in high school?
Yeah, second year. I think it's been a good thing, yeah.
It has been, yes. And it really, that first year I thought, oh, this is going to be a nightmare the first time around. It really wasn't an issue, and really most teams still didn't let the play get into the final 4 or 5 seconds of the shot clock. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely sped up the pace of play.
Yeah, I liked it for sure.
So 20 on the shot clock is what the Bears will get. Barfus will handle on the left side, throws into Ritter. Back to Bridger in the corner, and they're going to get Kaser on an illegal screen, I believe is the call.
Yeah, it might have got him just a little early before Bridger was, or while Bridger was moving instead of letting him get set.
So Grantsville with a chance to cut into this lead a little bit further, 45-38 Bears. Bryson Roberts throws over on the right side, and that's deflected by Thurgood and then taken by Bridger, and then they're going to call a foul on Grantsville as Bridger tried to storm back the other way.
Yeah, we need a hoop here. We need somebody to step up and make a hoop. It's been a minute since we've scored.
They lob it into Ritter. He's above the three-point line. Kyver has it now. He'll take a strong drive towards the basket, looks for a back cut to Mason. That's deflected and knocked out of bounds. And they say it last touched by Mason, and here comes another official to say maybe not.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it went off Grantsville from here, but I don't know, maybe Mason touched it. Looks like they're not changing it back, though.
I think the mistake was Berever went to the other end of the floor. Should have hung back.
Yeah, Mason should have complained a little. Hey, I didn't touch that.
So Grantsville again to the front court. There's Powell, a dribble handoff. The newcomer I haven't seen before, and he's on the back of the program. Dennis Castano, my mistake. Here's a strong drive by Powell. That's got to be an offensive foul, as he lowered his shoulder on the left-hand drive, and the Bears will take it.
Yeah, I wondered if they were going to call it. It seems like they hesitated for a minute and wasn't sure why.
Bears will make a couple subs here as Cash Avery will come in and Garrick Marble as Bridger Barfus and Kyver Jensen come out. Coach Shaw looking for a spark. Again, Grantsville's going to extend their defense.
It seems like we've just had way too many turnovers in a row here.
Here's Thurgood, gets it back to Marble. Now Cash Avery will take the catch and shoot three. That's a little long. Battled for by Ritter. He's got it. He'll hang on to it, go under the basket. Reverse scoop layup is just short off the rim, and it'll be out of bounds to Grantsville.
Good board and really a good move, just short. But it was good to see us get a couple shots up instead of a turnover.
Yeah. Shots on the rim. Under a minute to go in the third. Things have really stalled out here for the Bears, holding on to a 7-point lead. Here's a strong drive by Roberts. He floats it up and in, but they say he traveled on the way up, shuffled his feet. The Bears will take over. So as many opportunities as we've given Grantsville to really close this lead down from 7, they haven't not been able to take advantage.
Yeah, that's definitely a good benefit for us, because that one worried me a little bit. I wondered if they were going to get a 2-and-1 there, but another turnover.
They try and throw into Ritter, and it's deflected from him, and on the scramble, it's knocked out of bounds by Kaser Thurgood. So the pressure that Grantsville's putting on has not been super aggressive, but it's definitely got the Bears out of rhythm.
Yeah, the offense that we run, a lot of it's predicated by some good rhythm, and they've pushed us off that for sure.
There's a deep three up top from Roberts that misses off the rim. Mason Sorensen battles for the rebound, and as he goes to try and get it, he steps out of bounds on the tap back, and Grantsville will get another possession. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Seems like it's been 45-38 the entire quarter.
Yeah, I put my pen down from writing down who scored.
Here's a three from Roberts in the left corner. That misses. Battle for the rebound taken by the Bears. Garrick has it. 5 on the shot. 4, 3. They kick it ahead to Thurgood. He's got to launch it. He doesn't know, I guess. Oh, now he finally throws one up. That's short.
Yeah, need to be a little more aware of the time there, unfortunately, on the Bears' part.
So the drought continues. The good thing is we're in front, 45-38. We'll see if the Bears can get some rhythm back in the fourth quarter. They're going to need it. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Cooler weather is here, and winter is just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church? Or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Baking is a central part of any celebration. When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your table.
Start of the fourth quarter, 45-38 Bears. As the Bears are only able to score 10 points in the third quarter. We started this game on pace for 81. I don't think we're going to get there.
No, probably not, but let's see if we can put another 20-point quarter together and we should be okay.
Bears get it into Mason Sorensen in the post. First possession of the fourth quarter. Now Garrick up top. Swing it over to Thurgood. Now into Ritter in the post. They come and triple team him. Unable to recognize it, but fortunately for the Bears as they get Grantsville on a foul.
Yeah. Looks like Grantsville, went to a little bit of a zone there. I wonder if they'll stay in it or if they're going to go back out to man here. It looks like they're
Ooh, it had
Had
Ritter
him
on a
sealed,
seal.
yeah.
Yeah, they missed it. They'll get it into Gehrig, back to Avery. Now they'll throw it in the post to Gehrig. A tough pass to handle again, and it's deflected out of bounds by Grantsville.
Seems like we're just a hair slow on our passes. Gehrig was there and just a little slow on the pass.
Cash Avery to inbound again. This time they get it into Ritter. Makes his move to the middle, hands it over to Thurgood. Left-hand layup is good. Nice finish in traffic for Kaser Thurgood.
Yeah, great finish there.
Bears up 9, 47-38. Here's Hendricks for Grantsville on the right side. Avery's out to defend him. They'll throw it up top to Bird. Swing it around to Castano. He drives in there. That's deflected by Thurgood. And they'll get the Bears on a reach-in foul.
Yeah, that's tough when you got the ball's kind of loose almost, and looks like it's kind of a battle for it. Must have grabbed his arm, or looks like someone messed up on the scoreboard. Unless Grantsville scored 100 points.
Oh boy, we're all of a sudden down 70. I don't do math well. That's more like 90.
Yeah.
So it's 136 for Grantsville, 47 for the Bears. We got new PA tonight. Maybe we got new scorekeeper as well. They're honking that horn like, hey man, hold up. So it'll be Grantsville's ball. They'll inbound in front of their own bench. They'll get the score corrected, as it should be 47-36.
Yeah, and there was a time when these two teams played, this was quite a rivalry.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I think since they're in different classifications now, it's kind of died out a little bit. But I remember multiple trips going down to Grantsville, and when I was helping coach and stuff like that, and there was some good battles.
Yes. So while we have a little break in the action, just a reminder, our next broadcast will be region play on the 12th against Skyview. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip time. We'll try and be on the air about 10 minutes before tip time, so depending on how the JV game goes or finishes up, we'll try and be there 10 minutes before tip. Big game against Skyview, and then we'll have another home game 5 days later on the 17th against Ridgeline, who's off to a great start this year, as they're 9-3 on the season.
Man, we are really struggling with this scoreboard.
At this point, I think we just say, you know what, just in your mind, eliminate the one, and we'll be just fine. Some of our other great sponsors for tonight's game, Greer's Hardware. Tom Greer and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware can help you solve your home repair issues. Call them at 257-7749. Greer's is looking to improve your shopping experience. See them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. Mike Knorr Plumbing. The team at Mike Knorr Plumbing is ready to help you with your leaks, plumbing repairs, and new installation. Call them at 257-0646. Both teams are now huddled up.
Yeah, we've got a different score now.
Now instead of 136, it's 76, so we're getting closer. We're only down 29.
Yeah.
I had to think about that one before I said it, just to be sure.
Yeah, we've got the athletic director there now trying to figure out how to run this scoreboard. And
it should be pretty straightforward. It's been the only one that's been there for the past 60 years.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on.
Maybe that's the problem. It's been there so long, it's finally starting to glitch on us.
And now we're just counting down by ones. Is that what we've reverted to?
I think we're getting closer. I would go to break, but I think we're about there.
We're almost. We're just going down by ones. We're just counting them down.
Yeah, take a few more off just to be sure. I'm pretty sure they're 30.
That's what I'm not sure if they were 36 or 38.
Yeah, we're not sure either. Giving them 38. Here we go. We're ready for action as the score is, this is the official score now, 47-38. Bears by 9. Grantsville will inbound under their own basket. Roberts to inbound. Lobs out to Hendricks. That's knocked away by Thurgood, and they're going to give him the foul. Say he was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that's a tough call. I think they, pretty good battle there just going for the ball. It's almost a loose ball when he's there, but it's 3 on Kaser.
Hendricks will handle for Grantsville on the left wing. We'll hand over to Castano. Now up top to Roberts. He'll drive all the way under the baseline, kicks it out to Zerzon, who knocks down the three. I think that's his third three of the game.
Yep.
And it's all of a sudden a 6-point game, 47-41. Ritter makes his move in the post. Turns to throw it to a cutting Thurgood, and it misses everybody and out of bounds. Danger zone for the Bears right now.
Looks like Coach Shaw says, I've seen enough. I'm coming back with a mass substitution.
So we'll see a starting five now out there for the Bears. This Marble's the only one that stays on the floor.
Can't seem to get that rhythm that we've had.
So it's the battle now. Now it's about picking up the win. Hendricks left side for Grantsville. Gets to the middle of the floor. Spin move. Lefty layup is good. My goodness, that looked like LeBron James in there.
He looked like he shot that from his knee, too,
Yeah.
all the way down there. That was a heck of a shot.
4-point game. Marble the other way. Has to throw it back out. Jace is going to get a wide open three, and it's good. Finally, the curse is broken, and the Bears hit 50-43.
Yeah, that was making that extra pass, and that's good to see Jace shoot the ball.
Here's another deep three from Zerzon, and that's missed. Rebound to Kyver. He's off and running. Left-handed layup is good. My goodness, what a finish from Kyver. As Zerzon was there on the defense, but was able to create just enough separation to get the layup in. And there's a little 5-0 run to give the Bears a 9-point lead, 52-43. As the student section finds a little bit of energy, we'll see if the Bears can finish strong. There's a drive by Powell, and he's been frustrated most of the night, and he doesn't get a call. It's knocked out of bounds by the Bears.
That was a good move, too, and it looks like we just had our hand on top of the ball there, and good play there.
Lob play on the inbounds to Powell again, and there's Kyver reaching in, but he's able to rip it away, and the Cowboys will run some offense. Zerzon fakes a three. He'll hand over to Hendricks. He lefty dribbles back up top, hands over for a deep three from Roberts. That hits off the backboard and taken by Owen Olson as the shot clock was running out. He'll slow it down. Kyver's going to cut through. Olson struggles with the handle for just a second, but now he'll hand over to Gehrig. Takes a 12-foot jumper. That misses everything. Backside rebound Hendricks, and they're off and running. Gehrig's going to have to go up and meet him at the rim. Fouls him, but rather see him shoot two than get an easy finish.
Yeah, really smart play there by Robert. Is it Powell? Powell there too. Or is that Roberts? No, 23 is Roberts.
23 is Roberts, yep.
Yeah, by Roberts. You know, he knew Gehrig can jump, was going to contest him, so he kind of used his body to make sure he got the foul there.
So Bryson Roberts to the free throw line. First one is off the rim and no good. He'll get one more. Bears by 9. Just under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw looks good and is good.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good stroke there.
The Bears beat the defense back. They get it to Gehrig. It's knocked away from him. Kyver grabs it back. They both scramble for it. Now Olson's on the ground. Here's a jump ball.
Oh, looks like they got
they're
the
going to
timeout.
give Coach Shaw the timeout. Boy, I thought the Bears had the Cowboys beat down the floor, weren't able to get the easy layup, and then the scramble. The Bears are going to get a timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Bear River Basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
4:46 to go in the game. Bears trying to hang on and win this game over Grantsville. It's 52-44. As Kyver Jensen has taken over the leading scorer for tonight's game. He has 13 points as Kaser Thurgood has 12. The inbound play, the Bears will get it into the post to Gehrig. He works to the middle of the floor, kicks over to Kyver in the left wing. He'll drive in from 10 feet, shots flat, taken by Hendricks on the rebound. Hendricks works down the right side of the floor, now up top to Powell. His easiest shot of the game, and he knocks it down for three. A mistake there. Their leading scorer gets an easy one, and hopefully that doesn't get him going. Cuts the lead to 5.
Looks like the Bears have been switching screens most of the night. I don't know if it's just a miscommunication there or what happened.
Kyver gets into the paint, kicks it over to Olsen. He swings it over to Barfus and then throws it cross court. Tap pass by Kyver into the paint to Olsen. Back to Bridger Barfus, and he airballs the three. Here we go. 5-point game, 52-47. Grantsville the other way. Hendricks handles on the right side.
We need a stop here. We don't want to get any closer than 5.
They'll lob into the post. There's Kell, the big 6'8 guy, throws it over. Powell will take another three, and that one's missed, and they'll call a foul on Bridger Barfus.
Oh, it's a fine line in between contesting the shot and, you know, just you don't want to foul a three-point shooter.
So Powell's trying to put his stamp on this game late.
Powell struggled at the line tonight, so we'll see if that continues or if he gets some here.
First free throw rattles around about 4 times and comes out. He'll get 2 more. Next one's up, and that rattles around 3 times, but goes in. He's using all the rim.
Yeah, he is.
Bears by 4, 52-48. 1 more free throw. This could cut it to a 1-possession game. Grantsville hasn't been there since the first quarter.
Yeah, they've just kind of methodically just not gave up, just kept coming.
Third free throw is good, and it is a 1-possession game. 52-49. Grantsville tries to pressure. Bears break it quickly. Get it down to Gehrig on the block. They swarm to get back on him. Back to Olsen, who finds Kyver on the other side of the basket, wide open for a layup. Beautifully done by the Bears. One thing they've been good at most of the season is breaking pressure.
Yeah, and they run that play often, free throw, and I love it. I think they used to call it cash. I don't know if they still do, but they run someone to the corner, and it's just they get a bucket off it.
Here's a drive to the free throw line by Roberts from Grantsville, and he scores. So we're back to a 1-possession game, 54-51. Bears break the pressure. Olsen now up top to Marble, now to Kyver. He'll lob under the basket to Jace. He's got it if he wants it. They recover. They get it to Bridger. Back inside to Gehrig. Marble from 5 feet, and he scores. The ball is really popping now.
Yeah, and they seem to make their shots when we move the ball like that. It's good to see.
Back to a 5-point lead for Bear River. Here's a three from the left corner. That hits the side of the board. Bridger rebounds. Didn't see Kyver up in front. Somehow gets it through, and Kyver lays it up and in. How did that pass get through?
Whew, I don't know. We'll take it.
It was one of those, nope, you missed him. Oh, he still managed to get it through, and Kyver lays it up to give the Bears a 7-point lead, 58-51. Grantsville calls time. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world
58-51, Bears have extended their lead to 7 as Grantsville has been as close as 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the Bears led by double digits most of the way. Grantsville's been scrappy. They've stayed patient and scored when it mattered most. The Bears have gone on a little run now to extend the lead. We'll see if they can hang on. Grantsville will inbound. There's 2:20 to go in the game. They're down 7. Here's Roberts for Grantsville. Marble meets him on the right wing. They're looking inside in the post to Zirzon. They lob it to him. That's taken away easily by Kyver. And then they throw it over to Jace on the right wing. I'm not sure the play design there is. They've never tried to get it into the post to Zeiser all night long, and they tried there.
No, and they stared it down and stared it down.
Yeah.
And Kyver's just like, go ahead and throw that. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll grab it as soon as you throw it. They did. Here's Kyver, drives into the paint, throws it back to Garrick. 13 on the shot clock, throws it into the paint to Thurgood. I think he just needed to let the defense clear, and he could have scored, but he tried to bounce it over to Owen, and it was one of those bounce passes that hit the floor and went 15 feet in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty close to do a bounce pass like that. I think you're right. Just let him fly by you, and he would have scored 2 there.
On the other end, here's a quick drive by Roberts from Grantsville, and he floats it off the glass and scores. So a missed opportunity by the Bears ends up back to a 5-point game, but here's another break of the pressure from the Bears. I thought Jace had an easy one. He decided not to take the layup, and he'll dribble out, and the Bears will reset. 1:19 to go. Here's Kyver up top. Now to Garrick. 5-point lead, 58-53. And Coach Shaw's going to call a timeout. I think he wants to see if he can get a real good look here to finish this game off. I think you score here, you make it really difficult for Grantsville. I think that's what Coach Shaw's trying to do. We'll keep it here with this 30-second timeout.
Yeah, if we can get one here, it really puts them in a pickle, especially with the 35-second shot clock. I'm sure we'll start using it down the floor every time. And the nice thing, like you brought up earlier, is teams that are pressing us this year, it's coming back to haunt them more than anything.
And even down the stretch, I know these last couple possessions we haven't necessarily scored, but beating the pressure hasn't been the problem. It's been making the right decision around the basket.
Yeah, just kind of finishing it.
Yep.
See, why don't we maybe come back with that lob one more time?
Yeah.
It's worked beautifully twice.
Let's go to the well one more time. Yeah. Bears will be out there with Kyver Jensen, Owen Olson, Garrick Marble, Bridger Barfus, and Jace Roberts. Owen will trigger the inbound just in front of the student section for the Bears. Into the backcourt to Kyver. Marble will come to screen. Kyver has it. Now they'll look to throw into the post. They get it over to Olson. He wants to throw it in there. Nothing doing. Now they have to throw it up as the shot clock. I didn't realize it was that close, and maybe neither did the Bears, but Kyver let it go. And it hits the shot clock as it was expiring.
Yeah,
and Grantsville has it.
11 on the shot clock, and I think they just kind of forgot that was the case.
Yeah. Under a minute to go. Bears by 5. Here's Bryson Roberts, and it's deflected by the Bears and taken away on the trap. They'll lob it ahead to Garrick. Goes up strong, and he's fouled as the ball got stuck in the rim. I think he wanted to dunk that one too, and he looked back and saw the defense was there.
Yep.
And he tried to finish with the right hand, but he'll be at the line for 2.
Yeah, that's a great trap there by the Bears off that little screen, and good hands. I think did Garrick get that tip? And
yeah, Garrick got the tip, and then Kyver stole it. Marble misses the first free throw, so leaving the door open here. Second free throw from Garrick, and that's good. Still a 2-possession game, 59-56. Here's Hendricks. They'll hand over to Roberts. They come out to pressure him as well. Now Roberts gets into the high post, underhand flip. Kazir's goes nowhere, and they try and save it. It's Kyver, outlet pass to Owen Olson. He'll go up with the left hand and score. No hesitation on that one. He knew that bucket was going to end it, and it will. Bears by 8. Grantsville calls a timeout with 26 seconds to go. We'll keep it here.
Yeah. Good play there by getting Owen out there running and getting him in. Finishing it off. Crowd over here cheering, wanting Brody, and it looks like Coach Shaw's going to oblige.
Going to give them what they want as the senior Brody Miller's going to check in for the final 25 seconds of this game. Be sure to stick around as we will have our Gem Electric post-game show. If you need electrical wiring for a new construction or remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. We'll see if we can get Coach Shaw up here, hear some of his thoughts on our final game before region play starts next Friday, right here against Skyview. I'm sure, Kobe, this hasn't gone the way Coach Shaw wanted. At the end of the day, I'm sure he'll take the win, but some things definitely to work out in the coming week.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, I'm sure he'll emphasize this next week, hey, we got to keep moving the ball, making our cuts, and when they play in that rhythm and make that extra pass, they're a great team. When they get maybe a little more selfish than they should be, then we turn over the ball over a little more than we should. And you're right, probably not the win we wanted by the amount. Maybe we should have beat them, but a win's a win. And
yeah,
Grantsville's always been a scrappy team. They're not a team that's ever going to quit. And if you look at their record, a lot of their losses were pretty close.
Here's Brody Miller. No, it's not Brody Miller. It's Grantsville that has the ball. They kick it on the wing. The Powell for a 3 cuts the lead to 5.
We want Brody Miller.
It looked like him with his hair and everything.
Right.
Oh, Grantsville hits the 3, and it's 61-56. They foul. Not in the penalty yet, so Bear River will inbound under Grantsville's basket. They'll have to come the full length of the floor. 14 seconds to go.
Yeah, still 3 fouls to give. So if you're Grantsville, it's not a bad situation because they're going to just go for the steal, and if they foul, they foul. So.
Well, Grantsville will pick up all across the floor. Jace to trigger the inbound. They'll get it into Olson. They double team him, and they'll call the foul. I believe they've still got one more. The new rules, 5 fouls per quarter. Once you hit 5, you're in the penalty. Oh, he throws it in the way down to Owen Olson, who beat the defense, and he'll wait for someone to come foul him. Good move there by the Bears.
Yeah, good find by Bridger.
10 seconds on the clock, and now Owen Olson will step to the free throw line. First free throw from Owen is up and good. Is that his first points, or is he?
No, that's number 7.
Number 7. Second free throw from Owen is good. Gets his 8th point of the game. Another timeout from Grantsville as they want to put one more push on the Bears, see if they can knock in a quick 3. Give us time to thank some of our other sponsors for tonight's game. Central Milling is an employee-owned and operated company. They are the Ferrari of flour. Chances are you have used flour products from Central Milling. They're in most local stores. Again, thank you to Central Milling. Hanson Motors, for over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors is proud to be locally owned and a family-run business. Voted #1 auto dealer in northern Utah and #1 service center, a family-driven tradition. Rooted in community. Find them at hansonmotors.com.
Ferrari of flour, huh? I've never heard
that.
that.
I haven't heard that, but I believe them.
I like it, yeah. I know the guys that own that place and run it, and it probably is the Ferrari of flour. They do a good job.
Again, stay tuned. Right after the game, we'll have our Gem Electric post-game show. We'll go over a few stats. We'll have Kobe give us the McDonald's player of the game. In case you didn't know, that's your job, by the way. I'm giving you that assignment ahead of time.
Awesome.
Grantsville will inbound in the backcourt. They'll give it to Hendricks. 8 seconds to go. He'll bring it to the front. Now kick it over to Powell, who takes the 3. It misses everything. They try and save it. Oh, and they'd say he did save it, and it throws it off of Bridger, who was standing on the line. And Grantsville will get it back with 0.2 seconds to go. Bringing the big guy for the tip shot.
Yeah, I just say.
Game's over. They throw it inbound to Powell, who tried to tip it. Goes through his hands, and the Bears are going to pick up the scrappy win tonight. 63-56 over the Cowboys. The Bears will finish their call it the preseason, but we're halfway done. The pre-region season at 10-2. We'll take a short break, and we'll be here for the Gem Electric postgame show. We'll have Coach Shaw joining us up here. We'll ask him a few questions, get his thoughts, and then we'll be ready to roll next Friday against Skyview. 7 o'clock at home will be our next broadcast. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back on the Gem Electric postgame show.
There's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at castelite.com.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
IFA is a locally owned farm and ranch cooperative that proudly supports all those who love and live the rural lifestyle. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or at ifacountrystores.com. Call 435-257-5419.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Cooler weather is here, and winter is just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Baking is a central part of any celebration. When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your table.
Welcome back to the Gem Electric postgame show as the Bears pick up the win on their home floor. 63-56. I believe the Bears, yes, they are undefeated so far at home this season. Their only 2 losses were their first game on the road at Bonneville, and then last week had a very good Weber team where they lost by 15. But Bears remain undefeated at home. Again, reminder for all you fans to get out here and support the Bears as they begin region play next Friday at home against Skyview. Be good for the Bears to get off to a great start. We'd love to see the gym packed full of Bears fans and give these kids some support. They've got a great team this year. Come out and watch some Bears basketball. Kobe, who do you got for tonight's McDonald's Player of the Game?
You know, honestly, it's a tough one for me tonight. Like, we had that balanced attack like we always do. I think Kyver ended with 17 and kind of went on a run, and Kaser really started us off and ended with 12. But tonight I'm probably going to go with Gehrig. He had 11 points, and I didn't keep track of rebounds. I probably should have, but I would think he would have had at least 11 rebounds as well. And I'm sure he probably ended up with a double-double. And when we were subbing in a whole bunch of people there, he was our one consistent guy there, and I think he kind of really was the guy for me tonight that kind of held things together when it got a little rocky.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with your choice on that one. Like you'd mentioned, there were times where there was 4 guys in, 4 guys out, but the one piece that kind of kept everything going was Garrick Marble tonight. He was a beast on the boards, made some nice defensive plays, really facilitated. He's been good as far as assists all season long. He leads the Bears in assists per game, so really to see him in his 3rd full year starting become that facilitator and really an all-around player is quite fun to watch. So we'll give it to Garrick Marble. He's the McDonald's player of the game. Work for McDonald's and let McDonald's work for you. Flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, plus meals and other perks. We'll give Coach Shaw just another moment to get up here and see what his thoughts are from tonight's game, and then we'll be back at it next Friday at home here against Skyview. We'll take another short break. We'll be back with some thoughts from Coach Shaw.
Before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high quality, value priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castalite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castalite.com.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
From what's happening in local political elections.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the Gem Electric postgame show. Joining me now is Coach Shaw. And Coach, I know this probably wasn't the way you scripted this one to go. Ultimately, though, it's a win. I thought there was some real bright moments in this game for you guys, but just really weren't able to have that killer instinct to put these guys away a little earlier in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, and credit to them. That's a pretty good team, and they, offensively, they pushed the ball down the middle of the lane, and we kind of let them bully us a little bit, and got some easy ones and some kick-out threes, and yeah, we need to be better right there. But yeah, the kids played well. Like you said, wins feel good. just kind of that stretch there you got to fix. You can't have those stretches in our region. But yeah, I mean, kids played hard, so it's good to get one there.
Kyver ends up leading you guys in scoring, but Kobe Reese was on the broadcast with me tonight, and he really gave the player of the game to Garrick Marble, who seemed to be that consistent piece tonight that, through the good runs and the bad runs, I thought he played one of the more well-rounded games as far as defense, rebounding, distributing the ball. How would you assess his performance tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. He was just kind of the leader that we needed tonight. Had one kind of mental moment there where he picked up a tee, but he was excited, jacked up, and I thought other than that one moment, I thought he was just calm, collected, made the right plays, took the right shots, made the right passes, which he's done most of the time all year, and closed a lot of possessions for us on the glass. Yeah, he was constant and consistent tonight, and loved the way that he played.
Coach, it seems like a lot of your guys' success on offense is predicated on how well you move the basketball, and there were stretches in this game where it looked your ball movement was fantastic. The way that first quarter went, it seemed like, we had 21 points, but there wasn't anyone that had more than about 4 or 5 points, and it was just everyone from all positions putting the ball in the basket. Is that going to be who you guys are going into region play, or is it going to be we'll play how we need to play? We'll play the team ball or we'll play the one-on-one ball? What is your preference for this bunch?
Yeah, no, that's who this group is, and that's how this group's going to find success. And so, I would say it's not only on the ball movement, but it's the way we move off the ball. And so if you really watch this team, when we start standing around, we start struggling. And so, that first quarter we were moving, we were cutting, guys were everywhere, had all the looks that we wanted, and I kind of think as we look through this film and that stretch where we struggled, we're going to find a lot of guys standing. Moving forward, that's how this team has gotten to where we are. We're 10-2, playing together as a team, and moving that ball and working together. And if this team wants to find continued success, that's what we'll continue to do. Now you got some guys out here that can do some things and take over games, and we'll kind of pick those hot hands or those matchups and things where we need to. This team, they love to play together. This is how this team loves to play. They have fun doing it. Not any egos down there. I'll guarantee you those kids don't know who scored how many points tonight. They just know that they found a way to win, and that's all they care about, and that's why they've had so much success.
And now we start region play in a region that, again, is a juggernaut, Coach. You start with Skyview, who's had a few tough breaks this year, but they've been playing better as of late. They're a well-coached team. They're going to be tough. And then everyone else is sitting there with 2-3 losses, and most of those teams at some point in the preseason have been in the top 10 in the early RPI rankings. What's your message to your team going into region play? This is going to be a battle every night.
Yeah, every single night. And you could take a step further. Every quarter, you got to try to win every single quarter, because, this region it's something else. And I've seen, in my time here, this region has always been good. I have never seen it like this. It is. You could. Any team could beat any team any night on any floor, and the message has to be that one, we got to play our ball all the time, and we got to be consistent. We can't have those, if you have a 3 or 4 minute letdown in this region, you could find yourself in trouble, and so you got to be great all the time in the next 10 games, and I think we can. I think you guys can. They have before, and we were great for about 3/4 of that one right there, and. You get a week of practice here to kind of get yourself ready for region. And, I think the message moving forward is that, hey, we just got to be consistent, stick to our stuff, and, give ourselves a chance.
Looking forward to it, Coach. We start with Skyview next Friday. This is going to be fun. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope we come away in the end as we're the team sitting on top of this region, and I think we can, for sure.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun. It's a great night, good crowd tonight, so thank the community for coming out. A lot of fun on a Saturday night, and see everyone back here Friday.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Coach Shaw joining us on the Gem Electric postgame show. That'll be it for us, and we'll be here next Friday at about 10 minutes before tip time for the Bears and the Skyview Bobcats on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Cast-A-Lite, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Spike Power Sports, Hanson Motors, and Cache Valley Daily. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.